There are now signs of a storm brewing in New York's political sky. Some within the party believe that the city's newly elected socialist leader is the future face of the party. But many ordinary citizens view his rise with fear and uncertainty. A local musician and rapper, already known for his controversial statements, vented his anger on social media. In one post, he wrote, "If you raise taxes on the rich and weaken the police force, this city won't survive." Then, in another image, he wrote, "New York, take a rest." Meanwhile, there's turmoil in Florida's real estate market. Many residents there are quickly buying new homes, fearing that people from New York will flock to the southern state due to the city's new policies. Still, hope hasn't completely faded. The newly elected leader stumbled in implementing his extreme plans, and that failure has brought a bit of relief to many New Yorkers. The governor has also faced intense criticism over the issue. During a morning news discussion, one analyst said, "A person who openly believes in controversial ideologies being so close to the governor does not send a good message for the state." The people wanted leadership, not surrender. Another political analyst joined the discussion. He said, "The governor is now in a position where he must make tough decisions. He knows that for re-election, he needs the support of the left wing of his party, which includes the newly elected mayor, AOC, and leaders like Bernie Sanders." Another analyst added, "The strongest faction within the Democrats now is the progressive or liberal group, where once there were only the AOC-Bernie branches, now a new face has joined, this young mayor." He further said, "Many veteran leaders are gradually stepping away from politics. These young politicians are symbols of a new era. They represent the party's future." Another question arose in the discussion. Can Republicans build a political campaign around this new leader as they once did with Nancy Pelosi? In response, an analyst said, "Possible, but not yet. Pelosi played a major role in shaping party policies for many years. This new leader hasn't reached that level yet." Finally, the discussion turned to the future. Who might be the potential Democratic candidate for 2028? Some said Gavin Newsom, others said Josh Shapiro. But everyone agreed, if AOC runs, her popularity and fundraising power will surpass the rest. But the questions don't end there. In political circles, the discussion now is, what shape will the 2028 election actually take? Will the Democrats be able to manage their internal divisions, or will the party become even more fractured from within? According to political analysts, the root cause of this division lies in ideological differences. On one side are the older generation of leaders who have long stood for stability in politics, and on the other, the new generation of young politicians who want to break all the old traditions in the name of reform. Among these young figures, Zohran Mamdani has now become a prominent name. In a city like New York, he spread a message that previous generations of Democrats could hardly have imagined. His stance is direct, his position is clear. He wants to tax the rich, give more opportunities to ordinary people, and take a firm stand on police reform. But this is where a new controversy begins. Many analysts say if the economic balance collapses, a city like New York won't survive. Others argue if long-standing inequality isn't addressed, the city will become even more unjust for future generations. A recent survey shows that about 46% of New Yorkers believe the city is now facing an economic threat, while 38% say change is needed no matter how hard it is. Between these two positions, an invisible tug-of-war is underway. Governor Hochul also understands that her political future depends on how this tension unfolds. If she gets too close to the far left, she risks losing moderate voters. On the other hand, if she distances herself, she could lose party support. Political analyst Robert Finley says, Hochul is walking a dangerous tightrope right now. She knows that names like AOC, Bernie, and Mamdani inspire today's young voters. But at the same time, this trio worries middle-aged and business-friendly voters. Meanwhile, the Republican camp is not sitting idle either. They have already begun promoting Mamdani and AOC together as symbols of extremism. According to them, this party is no longer moderate, it's gone completely left. In one strategic campaign, Republican leaders even claim if New York's policies were applied nationwide, the economy would collapse. Their campaign is being particularly intensified in states with a large number of independent voters. At the same time, young Democratic leaders are ramping up their communication and social media outreach. Zohran Mamdani, AOC, and other progressive leaders have launched an online campaign titled The New American Dream. Their message is, America must again be fair for everyone, not just for the wealthy. Yet amid this ideological battle, ordinary Americans are left wondering, whom should we really trust? One group says we need young leadership, while another insists politics without experience is dangerous. In the end, political analysts agree the 2028 election won't just be a battle between two parties, it will be a clash between two generations, a historic showdown between old traditions and new ideas. And at the heart of that battlefield will be New York City, a place that is both the economic heartbeat of America and the cradle of ideological revolution.